You want to save a life, or you want to save some life? Follow the number one rule. Don't waste it. Don't give it away. Don't allow yourself or anyone else to believe that they can take life from you. See, no one can give you life, happiness, self-confidence, or peace. These are all internal things that you have to build, maintain, acquire, decide how you're going to manage them. Only God can give you life. Yes, people can donate organs. Yes, people can perform CPR, revive you. Doctors can perform life-saving surgeries or life-prolonging procedures. But nobody has figured out how to take a lump of clay or Play-Doh and make a being out of it. Even Frankenstein used recycled parts, and he created a monster. Peace, no one can give that to you or take it away from you. But we quite often allow ourselves and others to think that they can take it, they can have it, they can manipulate it. They can manipulate our thoughts on it. We get frustrated, we get angry, we get emotional, and we lose our peace. We give it away. We come from within or go outside of our peace because it's right there. It's inside of us. It's all around us. Now the question is, do we let people into that zone to make noise? Do we let people into that zone to clutter our peaceful thinking, our thoughts? Do we step outside and become emotionally, spiritually, intellectually vulnerable to the propaganda philosophies of others? See, the choice is still ours. And as hard as it may seem sometimes, you'd be surprised, even in the noisiest of places, how you can find your own peace. I tell my daughters, keep a piece of peace in your pocket so that you can always find it. Happiness, no one can give that to you. No one can make you happy. No one can take it away from you. They can give you everything in the world. They can tell you anything you want to hear. They can literally put a smile on your face, but they can't give you happiness. Because happiness comes from your own internal self and how you feel about you in your world. Now the problem is, or should I say, the variance is that happiness for some is different from happiness for others. That's a whole different conversation. And then there's self-confidence, self-awareness, self-knowledge. That's all about you. Also about how you feel about yourself. in your limitations, your aspirations, your competencies, tangible and intangible. But it's about how you feel about you, and it could be everything from the shine on your shoes to the use of your vocabulary, your stature in the community. But the real, the deepest, the most founded, cemented part of your self-confidence is something that no one can see, and something that you really cannot describe, but it can be perceived. And so therefore we must proceed with being self-confident without being arrogant or conceited, because they're not the same, and they should not be attached to one another. So if you have life, you have peace, and you realize yourself, you are confident, then you should have happiness. And therefore, save your life. Don't give it away. Don't allow others to pull you out of frame, to pull you out of the four corners that are you, to make you act like they want to describe you to others, want to have others perceive you as, want you to align with what they want you to be so that they can feel better. Wow. Think about that. There are people that want you to be the very embodiment of all of the negativity and more of which they describe you with, so that they can feel good. And how long do you think that's going to last? So they're either coming back at you or someone else. But in the end, they need to be coming at themselves. So do like I do. Get you a cup of hot green tea, some dark chocolate, a nice soundtrack, and I keep a couple of, we'll just say, FUs in my pocket for those that might need them. And I keep it moving. Trying to save my life, y'all, as much of it as I can. I've got daughters. Need to spend that life on them. Here's longevity and health and peace and self-confidence and happiness. Thoughts from the basement.